I was like, man, Pacquiao whooping him. You know what I mean? Why they cheat him? You know? So of course I'm rooting for Pacquiao to win because that's a bigger fight.
Floyd Mayweather has finally spoken out about an issue that has stunned the entire boxing community. According to sources close to him, he was deeply hurt after learning that Terence Crawford had been quietly training alongside Manny Pacquiao at the Wild Card Gym in Los Angeles. Those familiar with Floyd's inner circle say he viewed, but not just as a peer, but as a trusted ally he had guided for many years. Now insiders claim he feels seriously let down, and his reaction has sparked one of the biggest controversies in the sport at the moment. Reports trace their bond back to 2014, when Crawford was still competing at lightweight. After seeing Crawford dominate Yuri Ortiz Gamboa, Floyd reportedly invited him to train at the Mayweather Boxing Club in Las Vegas. People present at the time say Floyd personally worked with him for hours, demonstrating his trademark shoulder roll defense and sharing insights on how to dictate positioning in the ring against pressure fighters. Several sources say Floyd recognized Crawford's rare talent, especially his ability to switch stances, and wanted to help elevate him to superstar status. Over time, their connection reportedly deepened. Insiders claim Floyd would personally reach out to Crawford before major bouts, offering detailed guidance on upcoming opponents and sharing strategies for mental readiness. People close to both camps say Floyd treated Bud like family, inviting him to exclusive gatherings and introducing him to influential figures in the boxing business. Some even believe Floyd saw Crawford as the heir to his defensive legacy. But everything changed about 2 weeks ago when training footage began circulating online. The clip shows Crawford going through intense mid-sessions with Freddie Roach while Manny Pacquiao observes closely, studying every move.
Bahay, mapaaral ang kanilang mga anak. Kaya ito na po, mga kababayan.
Observers who studied the clip say Crawford seems to be replicating Floyd's trademark defensive techniques, effectively showing Pacquiao how Mayweather typically responds to various punch sequences. According to sources, the footage was captured at the Wild Card Gym during what was meant to be a closed training session, before someone secretly recorded it and released it online.
Do you think that, did you see anything in the Maidana fights that told you that he's really declining seriously?
Just look at the fight. Look at his legs laying on the ropes. He can't move anymore.
Floyd's response was said to be swift and explosive. Sources within his close circle claim he watched the footage less than half an hour after it surfaced online, and he reportedly turned visibly furious the moment he saw it.
You go to the body, slide over here.
Sources say Floyd immediately contacted his inner circle, calling the situation blatant disrespect. He reportedly felt that after everything he had done for Crawford, Bud was now assisting someone he considers a rival. Insiders claim Floyd spent hours walking through his Las Vegas home, replaying the footage repeatedly and growing more upset each time. People close to him say the biggest issue wasn't simply Crawford working with Pacquiao. What truly angered Floyd was that Freddie Roach has spent more than 2 decades trying to figure out his defensive style, and now Crawford was essentially acting as a real-time stand-in for Mayweather himself.
Freddie, talked about Floyd's defenses. They say it's impenetrable. What weaknesses do you see in that defense, and how do you guys plan to break it down on fight night?
Well, he holds hands up well, and that's good for defense. And he learned that in the amateur pass defense, but his body's wide open when he does that. I think we gotta work the body a little bit in this fight.
Insiders say the footage captures Crawford copying Floyd's shoulder alignment, head movement rhythms, and counterpunch setups, while Roach guides Pacquiao on the precise timing required to break through those defenses. Floyd's first public reaction appeared as a vague Instagram story. According to reports, He shared an image of a snake alongside a message, implying that the people closest to you are often the first to betray you. It didn't take long for fans to link the post to Crawford, and social media quickly erupted with reactions.
Hey, man.
Too much.
He didn't fight his fight.
You feel like he was already scared going into the fight, like he was already defeated?
People who closely track Floyd say the post was taken down after about 20 minutes. But by then, screenshots had already circulated widely online. Sources claim his advisors urged him to delete it because the message was too pointed and risked making the situation worse. Reports also describe a heated private discussion that followed. Witnesses say Floyd assembled his training staff and vented that he had personally taught Bud everything he knows about defense, only to see those techniques now being shared with Freddie Roach and Manny Pacquiao ahead of a potential rematch. To him, that crossed a line and felt like a clear act of betrayal.
I miss boxing. I'm excited for the fans to give a good fight. Boxing is my passion. The way I train, the way I work hard to make sure that I can give a good fight to the fans.
Sources say Floyd even pointed to the small shoulder feints he had shown Crawford, moves designed to make punches fall just short. And now those very tactics are reportedly being analyzed by Pacquiao's camp. The timing adds another layer of intensity to the situation. Floyd is set to face Manny Pacquiao in their highly anticipated rematch on September 19th at the Sphere in Las Vegas. Insiders report that Floyd has been training for months, fully aware that this bout will have a major impact on both of their legacies. Sources close to his camp say he intended to rely on updated versions of the defensive techniques that secured his victory in their first fight back in 2015. Now, those close to Floyd are concerned that Crawford may have handed Pacquiao's team a full playbook of those same defensive strategies.
My thing is the most effective combinations or punches is the ones that land in a spot that you need them to.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm more so a pinpoint guy instead of just throwing unnecessary punches. You know, I want to hit you in the right spots. So, you know, I'm targeting certain areas on your body that I want to hit.
Reports indicate that Crawford recognized how serious the situation had become and attempted to contact Floyd directly. Sources say Bud sent several text messages, clarifying that he was only doing extra training and never intended any disrespect toward their friendship. According to those who saw the texts, Crawford wrote something along the lines of, "Floyd, you're my mentor, and I would never purposely hurt you. This is just business, nothing personal." However, insiders report that Floyd left every message unread and has not replied even once. The situation grew more complicated when Freddie Roach spoke out in an interview about the controversy. People who heard the interview say Roach explained that Crawford had reached out to him first, seeking to learn from Pacquiao's team.
Hey, Fred's looking for a hug over here. Fred's looking for a hug. Fred's not funny.
Yeah, he's doing everything.
He looks familiar.
According to Roach, Crawford specifically wanted to study how Manny handles fights against defensive specialists. Sources say Roach tried to minimize the connection to Floyd, but everyone in boxing understands the full significance of the situation. Floyd's business partner reportedly confronted Crawford at a boxing event in Los Angeles. Witnesses claim the discussion became heated, with Floyd's partner warning Crawford that he had crossed a serious line and that Floyd wouldn't forget it. People who overheard the exchange say Crawford attempted to explain himself, but the conversation ended abruptly when Floyd's partner walked away mid-sentence. Insiders report that this interaction confirmed Floyd has completely cut off communication with Bud. Behind the scenes, sources indicate Floyd's team is now focused on damage control, analyzing which techniques Crawford may have shared with Pacquiao's camp and adjusting Floyd's training plan accordingly.
That was choice.
Sources close to Mayweather's camp say Floyd has been developing entirely new defensive techniques that Crawford never saw during their previous training together. Insiders report Floyd telling his coaches, "If they think they have my playbook, I'll just create a new one that no one knows." The boxing community has since split over the controversy. Several fighters have shared their opinions on social media, with some defending Crawford's right to train wherever he chooses. Sources say Sean Porter posted that boxing is a business, and Crawford is simply acting as a professional. Others, however, have sided with Floyd. Reports indicate Adrian Broner remarked, "You don't train with your mentor's biggest rival. That's just street code."
Yeah, Bunny, you know what's up. You can't f with us, man. Quit playing, man. I looked at you like a little...
People in the boxing community say this controversy has caused a noticeable split among fighters. Floyd's longtime friend and former sparring partner reportedly gave an interview supporting Money's stance.
Really started getting up was off that sparring session with Floyd. That's when everybody really was talking you know, obviously, you know, I know the rule. We don't really talk about sparring, but that session in particular, what did you take from that? Like, just, you know, as far as your confidence and just like whatever happened in the ring, what did you take from that session? Kind of moving forward.
The experience.
Yeah, just the experience.
Yeah,
fighting
me,
Floyd.
I ain't never pitched it.
Sources say Floyd had given Crawford private access to techniques he never shared with anyone else. For Bud to then demonstrate those exact moves to help Pacquiao is seen as completely inappropriate. According to the interview, Floyd's team believes Crawford broke an unspoken rule about loyalty and respect in boxing relationships. Meanwhile, Team Pacquiao is reportedly embracing the controversy. Insiders claim Freddie Roach has been saying that having Crawford in the camp is like holding a Floyd instruction manual. They're learning details about Money's defense that could never be picked up just from watching film. Sources indicate Roach specifically mentioned that Crawford showed how Floyd sets up his pull counter using subtle shoulder movements invisible on video but obvious in the ring. The financial stakes are significant as well. People in promotions say the drama has boosted interest in the Floyd-Pacquiao rematch. Early projections suggest the controversy could add millions to the pay-per-view numbers because fans are now emotionally invested in the story. Sources report that promotional executives are quietly pleased with the situation, even though Floyd personally feels betrayed. Training footage from recent weeks shows Floyd is keeping his focus and not letting the drama interfere with his preparation.
Keep working. Never get tired, never complain. Don't say nothing, keep working. Champions don't drop. Champions just work. Oh, I didn't get back. Right there,
Insiders report that Money has been pushing harder than ever, running double training sessions and spending up to 5 hours a day in the gym. People who have observed him say Floyd keeps saying, "They want to study me? Let them study this," before unloading powerful combinations on the heavy bag.
Still got all my money. Remember? They thought Money May wasn't smart. They thought Money May was stupid. They thought I was like the rest of the athletes and entertainment. No.
Sources say Floyd is using the sense of betrayal as motivation to prove he remains on another level, though the personal hurt runs deep. People close to him explained that he genuinely cared for Crawford and viewed their relationship as more than just a boxing connection. Floyd reportedly invited Bud to family dinners and even introduced him to his children. Insiders claim Floyd told friends, "I treated him like family, and this is how he repays me." Those close to the situation say the emotional aspect weighs more heavily on Floyd than any strategic advantage Crawford may have given Pacquiao. The situation escalated further when screenshots of text messages were leaked. The images allegedly show Crawford apologizing and trying to clarify his intentions, writing things like, "You taught me boxing is business first. I'm just trying to learn from the best, and Freddie offered to work with me." Sources say Floyd's lack of response highlights just how damaged the friendship has become. Floyd's sister reportedly posted on social media defending her brother, writing about fake friends who use you for knowledge and then run to your enemies. Social media tracking indicates her post generated massive engagement, fueling the controversy even more. Insiders claim Floyd's entire family feels disrespected by Crawford's actions and fully supports Money's stance. Meanwhile, Team Crawford has largely stayed silent. Sources say Bud's promoter advised him to avoid public comments and let things cool down, as they worry the controversy could harm Crawford's reputation and future business opportunities. Insiders suggest Crawford did not anticipate the backlash being this severe when he decided to train with Pacquiao. Boxing analysts have been dissecting the strategic implications, with many agreeing that Crawford's knowledge of Floyd's tendencies could give Pacquiao openings that didn't exist in the first fight. Experts note that if Crawford shared specifics, like the subtle tells Floyd uses before throwing his right-hand counter, it could completely change the dynamic of a rematch. Analysts say this inside knowledge is worth millions in strategic value. The September timeline adds even more pressure. With less than 6 months until the rematch, Floyd's camp has limited time to reinvent his approach. Sources say retraining defensive habits he's used for 30 years isn't easy, and insiders report that Floyd's coaches are working nonstop to add new variations while preserving the core system that made him the greatest defensive fighter ever. Witnesses say Floyd addressed the situation directly during a closed training session, gathering everyone in his gym and making it clear that nobody is to talk to Crawford, train with anyone connected to Pacquiao, and that loyalty is mandatory, or they're out. People present said Floyd's tone was serious, and everyone understood that his friendship with Crawford is permanently over unless something major changes. Social media sleuths have combed through past interactions between Floyd and Crawford, finding multiple posts praising Crawford and calling him the future of boxing. Sources say those old posts now appear very different in light of the current drama, with fans commenting with snake emojis. The internet never forgets, and this historical record amplifies the sense of betrayal. Betting odds for the Pacquiao rematch have shifted slightly since the controversy broke. Bookmakers report Pacquiao's odds have improved marginally, as bettors believe Crawford's inside knowledge could have a real impact. Sources in the gambling world say the drama has generated more betting activity than any other aspect of the promotion so far. Floyd's final response reportedly came during a private appearance at a Las Vegas club. Witnesses say he was asked about Crawford and simply said, "Friendship is over. Business is business. I'll handle Pacquiao in September, and that's all I'm focused on now." He refused to elaborate and quickly changed the subject. Insiders confirmed that this statement reflects Floyd's official position, and he will not discuss Crawford publicly again unless absolutely necessary. The boxing world is still absorbing the fallout. Sources throughout the industry say this drama has created tension that will last for years. Whether Floyd and Crawford ever repair their friendship remains uncertain. But right now, those close to both fighters say the relationship is completely broken. With the September rematch approaching, the stakes are more personal than ever, and everyone in boxing is watching to see if Crawford's inside knowledge will help Pacquiao crack the Money Mayweather code.